make sure that you and your descendants survive. That God sent me ahead of you to rescue you in this amazing way and to make sure that you and your descendants survive. So it was not really you who sent me here, but God. Time has come. Time had come at that particular time when Joseph knew this was the doing of God. When Joseph knew and understood now that it was God who sent me at a time as this to become a savior for his people. Not just for his family, but now he understood that God had used him as a savior for the children of Israel that were living in Canaan. It was all the doing of God. Because God loved his people so much, not just the family of Joseph. God loved his people too much to allow them to die of hunger. So he sent one of them. He sent somebody who could understand, who could hear God and obey God. Let me tell you, children of God, Joseph would have kept grudges in his heart. He could have kept bitterness in his heart to a point where when the children of Israel from Canaan came to buy food, he would have stopped and said, do not allow any Israelite in this land. And child of God, if he had done that, nobody would have stepped in the land of Egypt to buy food. But remember, I told you the qualities of forerunners. These are people who are humble. People who are full of humility. People who are full of perseverance. These are people of love. These are people who are full of faith. These are people who can take up anything for God. And they will not sell God. They will not betray God. When the time comes for action, this kind of people can never betray God. That is why God gives them the giftings that he has given them. God sheds his love in their hearts. God puts a lot of faith. God knows these are men of faith. They cannot be shaken. They cannot be shaken. When he saw his brothers, he did not mistreat them. He did not mistreat them. He gave them food. He gave them everything they needed. But he wanted them to come back. He wanted to see his father. He wanted to see his brother Benjamin. He wanted to see his family again. So he used strategies to bring them back to Egypt so he could bless them and become a blessing in their lives. Let's take verse 7 and 8. God sent me ahead of you to rescue you in this amazing way, to make sure that you and your descendants survive. So it was not really you who sent me here, but God. He has made me the king's highest official. Glory be to God. He's testifying to his brothers. That's